The week on The Young and the Restless unfolds like a slow-burning storm gathering over Genoa City, with each character walking deeper into emotional traps, hidden agendas and unresolved confrontations. The tension begins with Victor Newman still refusing to loosen his grip on the Newman Empire. Even though Nikki and Michael have engineered a sly scheme that could expose Victor's manipulations, and potentially land him behind bars, Victor has absolutely no intention of surrendering control. He walks through the halls of Newman Enterprises with the same commanding energy he always has, but behind his eyes there's a growing anger. He knows someone close is working against him. Nikki tries to keep her guilt hidden, but her secret meetings with Michael are beginning to look suspicious. Michael is torn between loyalty and duty. He knows that if their plan works, Victor will see it as a massive betrayal, one that could ruin their lives. Yet he also believes that Victor's behavior has crossed a line. Meanwhile, the Newman children feel the growing fracture. Nick senses his mother's emotional distance and tries to question her, but Nikki gives him vague answers. Victoria acts like she's fully on her father's side but secretly doubts the path he's taking. Adam, as usual, is the wild card, aware that something big is brewing but unsure which side will benefit him most. While the Newman world shakes, Billy Abbott continues spiraling at Chancellor Winters. His impulsive decisions and emotional outbursts finally push Sally Spectre to her breaking point. After watching Billy jeopardize the stability of the company with reckless last-minute choices, Sally confronts him. Her patience snaps, and she tells him that his behavior is no longer tolerable. Billy, instead of calming down, grows defensive and accuses Sally of micromanaging him, making things personal and undermining his instincts. Sally's face hardens and she makes her decision: she fires him. The shock hits Billy like a punch, but pride stops him from begging. Deep down, he knows he has been losing control for weeks, but he refuses to admit it. As Sally watches him walk out, she struggles between guilt and relief. Firing Billy may save the company, but it will ignite tension with Chelsea, with Lily, and with anyone who thinks Billy is being targeted unfairly. Elsewhere, the shadows of Genoa City grow darker because of one man, Matt Clark. Even after losing his captives and having his plans scattered, Matt has no intention of stopping. His reign of terror continues with a kind of obsessive persistence. Instead of retreating, Matt becomes more dangerous. He believes fate owes him victory and that the people who escaped him must be punished. The police intensify their search, but Matt remains one step ahead, watching from the places no one thinks to look. Noah and his loved ones can sense he's out there, and every creak in the night makes their hearts race. Matt feeds off the fear. The more desperate he becomes, the more unpredictable he is, and that unpredictability is exactly what keeps Genoa City on edge throughout these episodes. Meanwhile, sparks fly elsewhere. Abby, Devon, and Chance find themselves tangled in emotional tension again, as old wounds reopen when unexpected conversations force them to confront feelings that never fully healed. Abby tries to act composed, but deep down she wonders if closing that chapter with Chance was truly the right choice. Kyle Abbott continues drifting dangerously close to Audra Charles again, despite knowing she brings nothing but chaos. Summer sees the signs and tries to keep her composure, but the jealousy burns through her calm exterior. Audra uses every opportunity to tempt Kyle further out of his marriage, whispering suggestions, praising his ambition, making him feel needed in ways Summer hasn't lately. This triangle grows messier by the episode. Over at the ranch, Claire Grace struggles with identity and belonging. She wants to be accepted as part of the Newman family, yet the whispers about her past and the suspicious glances she receives keep her walking on eggshells. Victoria tries to comfort her daughter, but old wounds run too deep for easy healing. Cole feels helpless watching the tension build. Amid all this drama, Jack Abbott becomes increasingly concerned about Jabot's stability. With Ashley still wrestling with the fallout of her mental health battles and Tucker continuing his subtle revenge games, Jack tries to anchor the family but feels the strain pulling him from all sides. As the week reaches Wednesday, December 10th, the threads of multiple storylines pull tightly. Victor begins to sense that Nikki and Michael are involved in something dangerous behind his back, and his quiet suspicion is far more threatening than an open confrontation. Billy's firing becomes the talk of the town, with everyone choosing sides. Matt Clark makes a chilling move that confirms he is far from finished. Kyle faces a moment where he must choose between his ego and his family. Summer quietly watches, waiting to see if the man she loves will betray her again.